liked it for the most part. Kaylee Spenny, David Johnson as Rain and Andy worked really, really well. The aesthetic that Fede Alvarez brings to the picture, Fede Alvarez with his pedigree in practical effects, just works great. And it suits the aesthetic in this film, which pulls on the first Alien that Ridley Scott did, but also James Cameron's Aliens, in terms of how it looks, the different environments, and they set this up with this with these dual ships, or two sides to the same ship. It does well in its setup, and the synopsis is quite simple in that it's a brother and sister trying to move shop and set up in a different planet that's 9 light years away, and in order to get there they then need to hijack supplies that are left on this abandoned spacecraft that's hovering above their mining planet. They make it to the ship and find out that there's something else on the ship that they've never ever seen before, never ever encountered. And that's when shit goes down. That's a pretty simple setup for an Alien movie. I like it. Going into this film, we get huge swaths of throwbacks to the original Alien, what's to come in Aliens, because it's set in between those films. But Fede Alvarez, you can tell that he is the ultimate Alien fanboy. And Kaylee Spenny kind of said this in all the interviews, that any fans of Alien will love what's in this film. I think that he loves it too much, like he's too close to the material. And you kind of see that because you get sprinkles of every Alien film. Every Alien film. So the 6 preceding this one, you get something, plus like the game, sort of like truffle shaved on top. So you get like a lot of Alien. I personally had no problems with what Fede brought to this installment. What I did have a problem with was the tonal shift that happens at almost exactly the halfway mark, which turns a returning character from the original Alien, which I think has been spoiled on IMDb already, and I didn't expect it because I didn't do a lot of groundwork coming into this film to watch it, because I didn't want to be spoiled in any way. But that character kind of takes over the overarching villain aspect of the film. And being an Alien picture, I kind of wanted it to stick with the Alien. And we've had like really, really good, a really good Predator movie, which is not The Predator, but Prey, recently. And like Prey, this was set up to go directly to Hulu. Thank God it didn't, because it plays beautifully on the big screen. It's an $80 million budgeted sci-fi flick, and you see everything. The production design, the practical effects, which this does have a lot of. Fede Alvarez going to the effects houses, Legacy, and I think Gillis teams that worked on both Alien, Alien 3, and Aliens. So he got those guys for the production design, for the creature design, and it looks beautiful. It looks how you want an Alien film to look like. Again, it's just that tonal shift right at the end, which it took the focus, I think, away from the Alien itself. And you kind of get more of Resurrection coming through. You get more of that Prometheus sort of alien sci-fi coming through at the end. I didn't like that straight away from that, only because the setup is so somber and so like deliberately paced, that I wanted that sort of feel to the remainder of the film. I kind of find it middling, and it's funny that the tonal shift and how I feel about it changes in the middle of the film, because that's exactly what I think the rating is. That's my rating for it, anyways. But yeah, go check it out though. The biggest possible screen you can. The imagery here is beautiful. We don't get a lot of these big budget sci-fis that look big budget and like show big budget things. I mean, you're getting different designs of planets, of spaceships, of wreckage, and Fede knows how to really sell those things, and they come out well. It's just, yeah, I don't think it played out how I thought it was going to play out, and that might be me having to recalibrate how I feel about it and knowing what I know now and then going back into the film. But for the most part, I'll just stick with my score. If you guys watched the movie, or you watched it already, let me know how you feel. I like there's no one to blame in this. Every alien movie has brought its own sort of flavor with it, and that's great. But yeah, this one kind of just threw all the flavors in at once, just mixed the sundae. It's kind of like alien gumbo, but not in a good kind of way. Take it easy, love yourself, love movies.